Cotton candy machine comes in a red box. You pull the cotton candy machine out of the box. Close back up the box and put it on the ground. During transport, the cotton candy has two knobs on each side that the little bolts are screwed all the way down. So what you want to do is screw them all the way up to the top to the retaining nut, and then the head will be free, and you can move it around and it'll run freely. If you don't do this, there'll be a high-speed warble when you turn on the machine. What you're going to do now is take the bowl from the bag, put it on top of the unit. The four little rubber knobbies on the corners are designed for the bowl to sit on, and it sits there very nicely. Then there's also a bubble that sits on top. This keeps the cotton candy from flying all around. You can see, and there's an opening in the front of it, so you can put your hand in there so you can actually make the cotton candy. There's the front of the unit. The front of the unit has two switches on it and a big knob in the center. Make sure you plug in the unit. Then you're going to open a cotton candy carton with the different colors. There's either pink or blue. You open it up, it's just like a milk container. At this time you're going to pour it into the center of the flossing head. There's a hole in the center. You pour it so it's about 3/4 of the way full. And then there's the two switches on the front. You want to turn the big large switch. Well, get yourself a cone ready. There's a cone. Turn the rheostat all the way to the right, and then turn on the spinning head is on the left, so it starts to spin the head. The heating button is on the right. The heater will not work unless it's actually spinning, so you actually turn it all the way high, and you'll wait for the floss to start shooting out. You'll start hearing it'll start shooting out the floss. You wait for it to actually start making like the cobwebs going out to the sides. When this happens, you just stick your cone in and you start spinning the cone. What you want to do is you want to pull the cobwebs or the cotton candy onto the cone. Takes about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes. You can see the blue line on the white bowl. That is typical. That's very standard. And what will happen is the cotton candy will actually shoot out, and you can actually see the cotton candy coming out. It's like cobwebs shooting out from the center of the thing. When you get a nice big cone, all you have to do is turn off the left-hand switch. That's the spinner switch. You don't have to worry about the heat, because the heat will not actually, it automatically turns itself off once you turn off the spinner head. And when you get that done, there's your nice cotton candy cone. And when you're finished, you want to take off the lid, take off the bowl, put the bowl back in its bag. You want to unplug the unit, then take your screws and screw them so they're all the way down so that the head is in a permanent and fixed position so it won't bounce up and down when you're transporting it. Wrap the cord back around the head and then put the machine back in its box. Always try to put the machine so that the knobs face inward.